Hello there, welcome back YouTube. Now, our task today is to have a quick review on this Propfirm. So this is CkCapital. Now it is, I think, in the UK, because you're using .co.uk there. Now, I want to check whether is this a legible Propfirm or not, and are there good flags, red flags on. Now, first of all, we can actually see that we have a 70% off discount. So saying here for a 100k account, we can only pay 259, and this is pretty much for July. Now it says here, if we buy this, then we have no consistency rules, which is great. We can trade news, which is great, no restriction, and easy rules, and so forth. Get funded today. Now offers expire soon, so on and so forth. Of course, going to expire soon. Now, but let's take a look at what we have. So we're going to close this. So evaluation. So all these people have been getting payout. Well, this is what they advertise. We have no idea. We need to check this up. There's resets and so on and so forth. Okay, competitive spread, so on and so forth. Okay, anyway, let's go what we have here. So we have two-step, one-step, and so on and so forth. Now, the one I'm looking for is going to be two-step, of course, because if we go one-step, we have a consistency rules, which I don't want that. I'm going to go on two steps, because even on instant, we have consistency rules as well. So I'm going to go on two steps. Now, we can actually see that the price is going to be here, 10k, and so on and so forth. So if I get the count July 70, so if I go on this one, let's see how much it gives me. Let's take a look. We have, well, I'm going to sign up and so on and so forth. I'm going to sign up eventually later, no problem. Now what I've done is I have, let's go on FAQ. So we're going to go on clarification rules, funded inquiries. Let's go on these ones. Now two steps. These are the two steps. So one thing we notice is we have 10%, 5%. So this is from if we go back, valuation. Okay, again, close this out. Close this out. So if we go, we can actually see. Okay, we have a 10% and 5%. And then what we have is, it says here, so if your account is after 2025, so because this today is 2026, this is 26, we don't have any consistency rules, which is great. And this is talking about drawdowns. So we have drawdowns. So pretty much it stays here. Drawdowns, you can actually see on this much account how much it is. 10k accounts 4, and then 4 and 400. Okay, so fair enough. So you're risking this much. And the account daily drawdown is 4%. That's why it is 4%. Overall drawdown is 8% in this particular case. Okay, it is calculated on the higher value between so on and so forth, blah blah blah. So exceeding the limit is going to result in they will result in account disqualification. Okay, fair enough. And so on and so forth. Again, all this thing. We're going to close this out. Now, next one is how do I get paid? Fair enough. It says here if what you choose, minimum profit is 150. It needs to be the same email address, so the Rise account needs to be the same email address. Okay, fair enough. All these things. There a charge fee? There's a charge fee of 3%. Now I'm not sure what did this mean. Did they charge you 3% per trade? So therefore, if you made a profit of, I don't know, let's say $900. Okay, $900. And then 3% times 3 divided by, so $27 is gone into this trade. So therefore, you're left with this much. Okay. Now we're going to come to the good stuff. So what I've done is I've asked Google, is it a scam or not? Now Google told me, the AI Google told me, so okay. This is me, okay. So promising, says promising to fund successful traders. However, it operates at a highly controversial space with significant warning signs, including multiple reports of delayed payments, account termination, and platform review guideline breaches. Okay, now let's take a look at the warning signs. So this is not me telling you; it's AI pretty much telling you. So AI has through all the website, through all the reviews and everything else, and is giving us the summary. So what we have here, we have multiple traders have publicly reported waiting month, okay, not weeks, month for the profit shares, or having their account terminated or refused without clear expectation. Now we have the summary for that. So we had that on Propfirm match, which we're going to take a look at. We have that on peacearmy.com, which we're going to take a look at very quickly. And we can actually see here, so someone has written a long big paragraph saying that they got declined to 4000k, which is a huge amount of money. And this is there for you to read. I'm going to just read this now. We have another one here, of course. Warning, we have one warning. Okay, so terrible, no use it. Payout been stuck for 2 months. Wow, 2 month payout. They are all scanning this business games and most extensive trains. Okay, don't use this. Waited 45 days for payout, then rejected with the reason after I spoke publicly. Okay, after I spoke publicly, I want my share complete unless blah blah. Okay, well, the traders understand. Okay, so we have this one. I purchased this account. Okay, so it's very. So this is this year. So this year. Okay, so I can actually see that. Okay, I know this guy Dan. Okay, yeah, Dan is a very good, big YouTuber. So if I go on, if I click on this, if I go search him up. Okay, so this is Dan. It's a very good, big YouTuber. So he was the CEO of CkCapital. I think he left now. Someone else took over. He seems behind. So he seems to be behind this very. Yeah, so he was promoting it very aggressively. Good Propfirm, many gives away. Now the thing is that this Propfirm has many giveaway. So precise. I don't know him. He's one of the oldest successful on earth. Top notch. Okay, fair enough. Okay, now, okay. Okay, anyway, so we have some warning sign. Lack of regulation. Now, positive side, because community giveaway. Now, the thing is, yes, it's great giveaway. You want a prop firm that have good, well, which is cheap, which is affordable, and but also you want prop firm that pays you out. Okay. Now, the thing the problem I'm having is like this prop firm is giving you high discount codes, so attracting more people. The more people you attract, the more people buy your challenges. Now, of course, the more people is going to fail. The more people are going to fail, the more money is going to make. Now, if you don't pay people who are profitable, therefore you're not paying anyone out. So if you're not paying anyone out, therefore you're just making the profit. And this is the problem here. So it says here a significant number of complaints regarding unpaid profits. A high risk entity. That's the main problem that I have with this one. Now I'll show you something else. Is if I refresh this page, we'll come up with a 50%. Okay. Now here's the problem I have with this one. If I go on the Telegram, so this is the Telegram. Now on June, so June lost pretty much June. They say here they had a 70% off. Okay, and they say it's gone forever. Now, forever mean never. Forever means as long as existence happen. Okay, it's gonna go forever. Okay, so as long as existence happen, it will not come back. So forever means forever. It will not come back. It will not come back. And guess what happened? July, it is back. Okay, so first of all, they're going back on their words, saying they will not come back. So this is creating a sense of limit. Okay, say, look, there's a limited amount of this discount. Take it before it's too late. So more people jump in to buy it. And if it's too late, it's too late. And then a few days later, look, a few months later, it's come back again. So look, it says here it's gone. And dropped to 40%. And then, so this is the discount. And then boom, look, it's back again. It's back again. Now if we go back to 26 again, it's back again. Look, final countdown. It won't stay forever. Off won't stay forever, so it won't be here forever. It's gonna go. It's gone. But here's the problem I'm having. Is pretty much they're not living up to their word. They said this discount's gonna go forever, and then the thing is like when I tried to voice this out in the voice that I was like, why? You see, guys, I told them, well, you guys said it's gonna go forever. Look, ends forever, and yet it's back. Why is this happening? Now the problem I have is that I had the same situation where they were giving high level discount of the same prop firm. So this one here, Breakthrough Capital. So Breakthrough Capital is is a scam. It's a scam one. So if I go scam, so here we go. So expert view. Okay, look, there's a scam there. So scam expert. So the scam. Okay, so they did the same thing where they were giving big level of discount, so they went to 80% discount. Okay, so look, the server got vanished, all thing got deleted, everything vanished. Okay, so they were gone. So we need to be careful with this one. So this one here, I'm just gonna go back very quickly on Trustpilot view, 2%, reject. All right, so May 2026, hidden rules. Okay, fair enough. August, they leave you wait for hours. Fair enough. Okay. April. Okay, April. Okay. Now this guy said scam. Okay. I was in Breakthrough Capital Discord group. Unfortunately, they get lured, so I was lured by the discount. Okay, so people were lured by the discounts, and today they noticed that the channel in Discord were erased completely, and blah blah blah. So that okay, so they were selling challenges, and yet so the they were so they got renamed. The company was dissolved last year, but they were still selling challenges. Moderators removed themselves from the group. They did not reply to the messages. They took the money, and so on and so forth. Scamming. It's crazy stuff happening. Now, what I'm saying here, I'm seeing the same thing here. The reason why, because they're giving this high level of discount, 70%, not once a year. Last month, June, and then now again in July, and then there's no big gap between them. Well, fair enough if you're doing it like say once a year, twice a year. Fair enough. It's twice or once a year, but of not within a few weeks back again. So this is very very suspicious. Now, okay, so ideally I want to avoid this account. Now, if I'm going to buy one just to test it out, I'm probably gonna go for one of the lower accounts. So I'm gonna go for one of the probably 10k account. Okay, because it's gonna be the cheap. I'm not gonna spend $100 over $100 on this one. I'm gonna use this good count and then just get one and see what happened in this particular case. Okay, so now my verdict is the following. So this is my verdict. So my verdict as it is currently. So out of 10, oops, out of 10. Okay, I'm going to go for a 7 for it being a scam. Now, why 7 is because they're not paying, because there's a significant number of people saying they're not paying out. Okay, and then significant people saying not paying out. This is tremendous. Second is the high level of discount given off within a short period of time. That's the thing, within a short period of time. Okay, now of course, I can't just say, oh, based on these two things alone, I've not tested previously. So pretty much I'm using other people review to test this one. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to, of course, test it out. So this may change. So now, if I get the payout from them, okay, of course, this here is going to change. Okay, but for now, what I will do is to keep it fair. Okay, now to keep it fair. Okay, so I'm going to test it. So out of 10, I'm going to test it. Now, I already told you my prediction. It's going to be a 7. Okay, now I'm going to buy a small account. So most likely a small payout, they're going to pay this out. If it's big payout, I don't think it's going to pay out. But again, I'm going to check this one out. Okay, so my question to you is, what for those of you who used CkCapital, okay, what is your percentage scam? Is the scam? Is it a yes? Or is it a no? Let me know in the comment section below, please. What was your experience with it? Did you receive a payout? So did they pay out? Okay, are you still waiting? Please let me know. The more, the better. Thank you very much, and hopefully see you in the next video.